Okay guys, so yesterday we graphed in slope-intercept form, and today we're going to convert equations into slope-intercept form so that we can graph them. So we want our equations to model y equals mx plus b. That just makes our life easier when we go to graph. So if I look at this graph, I know that I have a b of 2, and I know that I have an m of negative 2 over 1, 2, 3. So the m of negative 2 over 3. So therefore my equation would be y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 2. Unfortunately, none of these equations say that exact same thing. So let's practice moving equations around so that they are in y equals. So for example, this one has y equals, but it's not in mx plus b form. So I would rearrange that to say y equals 1/3 x plus 2. Now I know my m is a third and my b is 2. So same thing here. I want my x written first, so I want this equation to say y equals x minus 3. So then 3 was a negative, be sure you keep it a negative, x is positive, be sure it keeps it a positive. So on this next one, I have y equals negative 2x plus 4. And let's look at this last one. Y is not by itself on this one, so we need to take this one and we need to move it to the other side. So since it's a positive one, I'm going to subtract 1, and if I do that to one side, I have to do it to the other side, but I can't put it underneath here, so I'm going to put it off to the side. So I get y equals negative 3/4 x minus 1. Okay, so here we have some more practice. We want to get y alone. So if I look at this one, I want y by itself. I have a negative 2x beside it. So if I want to cancel that out, I want to add 2x, and if I do that to one side, I have to do it to the other side. So I have y equals 7 plus 2x. I don't like that order, so I'm going to rearrange it so that it's in mx plus b form. So all I did was flip those two. So now I'm going to come over here. I want y by itself. The 3 is with it, so I need to move the 3 over there. So since it's a positive 3, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Those cancel. I get y equals 1/5 x minus 3. I don't need to rearrange those because I already have x written first. I'm going to let you do this one by yourself, and I want to talk about this one. So this time I need to cancel out that 2. The 2 is multiplying y, so to undo that I need to divide by 2, and so I need to divide every single piece by 2. So I get y equals 4 divided by 2 is 2x, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. I don't need to rearrange it because it's already in the correct order. Okay, so then we're going to come over here. Same thing, I want y by itself. Let me draw my railroad tracks here. And so the first thing I'm going to move is the 3x. I need to take the 3x and I need to put it to the other side. I can't move that 4 yet because it's the 3x is blocking it. So in order for me to move 3x, I'm going to subtract 3x, and if I do that to one side, I'm going to do it to the other. I have to put it off to the side because these are not like terms. So I have 4y equals 8 minus 3x. And then I'm going to divide by 4. Every single thing gets divided by 4. So I have y equals 8 divided by 4 is 2. Negative 3 doesn't divide by 4, so I'm just going to drop that and leave it as a fraction. I don't like this order, so I'm going to rearrange it to y equals negative 3 over 4x. And that's a positive 2, so I'm going to make it a plus 2. Okay? So then we're going to come to this one. Same thing, I want to move x to the other side first. So since it's subtracting x, I'm going to add x. Put it over here to the side. I'm going to mark those out. I have 7y equals negative 21 plus x. And then I'm going to divide every single thing by 7. So I have y equals negative 3 plus 1/7 x. Don't like that order. I'm going to rearrange it. 1/7 x minus 3. Now that's a lot easier to graph. You're going to do that one on your own. And this is the last one I'm going to do. You do need to complete all of your notes. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to distribute both sides. So I have negative 4y minus 4 equals 6x minus 24. And I want y by itself, so I'm going to add this 4. And if I add it to one side, I'm going to add it over here. So I have negative 4y equals 6x minus 20, and then I'm going to divide every piece by negative 4. Now here, 6 doesn't divide by negative 4, but it does simplify, and that simplifies to 3 halves, and I want to keep it a negative, x, and then a negative 20 divided by negative 4 gives me a positive 5. So now that would be a lot easier to graph. Be sure you complete the rest of your notes. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.